Also feel bad for the people in front of me right now, because I'm gonna be screaming like my Sydney-ist. Okay, when I was 19, I had first moved to England from a small town in Wisconsin. Initially, I moved there thinking that England would be just like my small town. I, for example, graduated from a middle school that had only about 45 to 50 students in that grade. It was the first time I ever stopped living with my parents, first time I moved somewhere or went anywhere I didn't know anybody. There were very few things that made me feel even a slight bit of joy. One of those things was a Japanese band called Bradio. I was really caught by how upbeat and just kind of energy-inducing their music was. This all starting from the age of 19. For nearly a decade now, I have been obsessed with Bradio. So I thought about what would I really like to know. Seeing them prepare for their concerts, what they usually do, kind of being backstage and talking with them, and then kind of enjoying their music and getting to see a little behind the scenes as a fan. And that's what we're going to be doing today as I capture it all for you guys. Okay, after watching back the video, I realized I didn't ever really talk about how I even got the opportunity to make this video anyway. But I definitely want to tell you guys because to me, it's quite an amazing story how fate works. It all begins when I was about 20, 21 years old. So one time when I was in England, there was a website that specialized in student flights. And I saw one going back to Japan. And I thought, you know what? I have nothing I'm doing right now anyway. Let's just go to Japan. And while in Japan, I saw Bradio posted that they're going to be having a live event. And I never felt that there was anything more in my life I needed to do than go see Bradio live. So I did. I rushed over there and I was enthralled. It was amazing, as Bradio is always live. And if you bought a CD, you were able to shake their hand and take a picture with them. Coincidentally, I was the only white person there, and they did mention, they're like, oh, you know, I didn't, you know, how did you ever hear of us, blah, blah, blah. It was a very quick thing. It was one of the highlights of my life. Last year, I got a message from somebody at Geeks Plus telling me that Bradio wants to work with me. And I was incredibly shocked. I had a lot of questions, and essentially what they told me is their manager stumbled across the Geeks Plus homepage and saw a picture of me. And honestly, I'm still surprised he remembers at all what I look like. This was 6-7 years ago. And he said, hey, you're a YouTuber, you love Bradio, why don't we do a video together? And I was just like, say less, say less. Honestly, fate brought me to this moment. If I wasn't in Japan during that time, if I wasn't at that Bradio concert, if I never saw that tweet, I never would have been here to tell you guys today about this experience I first had with Bradio in person together to make a video. Oh god, I'm still like wanting to cry a bit because it's like just thinking about it. Either way, back to the video. Let's go to the video. I'm honestly way more nervous today than I was on my wedding day. There's very few people in my life, to be fair, that I'm genuinely nervous to meet. I don't know what to say. I think this was, hi, 私もお願いします. Do you think I made a fool of myself? Do you think I was really bad? Right now we are actually currently at Club Quattro in Shibuya, where the concert's going to be held. I'm going to be asking the boys some questions next, but beforehand, I kind of want to look at the venue before it's crowded with a bunch of people. I can see they definitely put in a lot more effort to get things ready for the concert, like there's disco balls over the head, and it makes me curious as to what do, not just of course the band, but what does everybody do to prepare for the concert? 名前は何ですか? Aoki. Aoki! はじめまして、Aoki. So it seems like there's a lot of boards as well as different sounds that connect to different microphones as well as the lighting, of course. So what does this do exactly?
ステージにあるマイク、楽器についてるマイクやら何やらっていうのがまず一回ここにまとまってきます。それをお客さんが聞くスピーカーに出すのをミックスしてる、調整してるって感じですね。
Wow! Oh, so it's like completely up to you, or is this something that you prepare beforehand?
お客さんの空気感に合わせてこっちで調整することもありますし、ある程度のものは作ってはいるんですけど、そこから先は本番中はもうお客さんのノリだったりメンバーのノリだったりっていうのをこっちで調整するって感じですかね。
じゃあありがとうございます、本当に。
こちらこそありがとうございます。
So right now some of the members are doing a rehearsal, but the lead singer is actually relaxing in the next room over. So I decided while he's relaxing, I'm gonna go in there and disturb him during this quiet time and ask him some questions. that I've always wanted to ask as a fan. Okay, so I'm pretty nervous right now, because of course, but I'm sorry, I'll be calm. But for the first question, of course, is your afro real?
一応パーマ
Ah, a perm.
パーマ
What? Can I ask, like, why that style then?
目立つため
Ah, okay. How did Bradio first become a band? Like, where did the idea to make a Bradio come from?
バンドを結成したのが2010年に結成したんですけど、もともとは僕ら別々のバンドをやってて、で同じ時期に解散しちゃって、それで僕から声かけたんですけど、まあすごくいいプレイヤーだったんで、もう一回一緒にバンドやらないかっていうので声かけさせてもらって、そっから始まりましたね。
Okay, so then how did the name Bradio come to be? Because I know on Wikipedia it says like, because when I first heard of Bradio, I thought it was literally like a take on radio, but like with a B, but it means something else.
ブレイク・ザ・ルール&Do イメージョンの、頭文字常識をルールを壊して新しいイメージというか新しいものを作り上げようよみたいな意味がある。
To be fair, that does make sense considering a lot of music, obviously Bradio makes funky music that's like, I've never heard a Japanese band, nonetheless, not many even modern English bands do music like Bradio. So where did the want to make this sort of sound come from?
自分たちでもその辺よく分かってないところがあって、ファンキーな音楽やろうぜって言って組んだバンドじゃなくて、とにかくなんか楽しいことやろうよっていうので始まったバンドなんで、結構なんかこうファンクとかソウルとかまあ好きですけど、なんかそっちの方にはあんまりこうとらわれてないような気がしてて、とにかく楽しい、みんなが楽しくなれるようなものをやりたいなっていうのでバンドを組んだ感じですね。
So I first heard of Bradio, of course, like many others, from the anime Death Parade. So what was it like to suddenly be thrust into the world's eyes from that?
うわ世界デビューしたみたいな感じはあんまりなかったかもしれないですね。たくさんの人に音楽が届いてるんだなっていうのはすごく感じたから、それがやっぱ一番嬉しかった。
So you're doing the opening for the new isekai anime, being isekai'd as a vending machine. What's it like going back into doing anime openings?
嬉しいなっていう気持ちは一番あるし、なんかブラディオとアニメのなんかこうなんていうんですか親和性みたいなものっていうのは毎回毎回楽しく制作できてるかなとは思うんですけど、今回も今回でだいぶハッピーなファンキーなものになったかなとは。はい。いつもやっぱブラディオがそのやるオープニングとかエンディングやるときはアニメが結構なんか歌ったり踊ったりっていうシーンが結構あったりとかするんで。そこもめちゃくちゃ面白いっていうか、アニメサイドもなんかこう寄ってきてくれる感じがあって。
It must be like nice that when the anime wants to capture like a very lively and funky thing, they go right to Bradio then.
なったらいいなっていう、はい、そういうのがいいですよね。
Do you have any hobbies outside of making music?
本当に70年代のファンク、ソウルすごい好きなんで、レコードを掘ったりよくやってたりとか、あとは走るのすごい好き。ランニング。
So then, is that why as well you were stretching earlier as well to prepare for like the dancing as well, or was that yeah?
ライブ前はいつもストレッチする、ほぐす、踊るから、動くから。
ありがとうございます。I'll leave you to it. I don't want to get too much in the way, of course. Thank you.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。Thank you. The very talented Bradio is back again, but this time to make the opening for the new anime, Reborn as a Vending Machine. Now, I wander the dungeon, premiering in July. Please give all of your love over to them, and be sure to show support. So right now, Bradio is just finishing up their rehearsal, and afterwards, I'm going to be asking the rest of the crew some questions, but I realized I didn't get to look at that yummy little Bradio merch that I so love. Oh, it's got the afro too! It's got the... Oh, it kind of reminds me of like an early 2000s like Y2K shirt, really. I want this one. This is the one. I'm gonna buy this one. I just want to breathe on it, so no one else could... Okay, so they have a bag. They have a Bradio bag, some fun-tastic. Okay. So they have a lot of new merch that I've actually... Usually it's like kind of just this shirt and like maybe some other small things. So it's kind of like so many new things I want to breathe on. I want to cuddle with when I'm sleeping, you know? Just put it all over my face.
Sleep with it and feel never alone.
Oh my god, they even have pictures too. This is Bradio's new album, Dance Hall Magic. Every single song on here is a banger, and you shan't be disappointed. It's Bradio after all. Throughout the day, I couldn't shake the feeling that this wasn't a dream. Seeing them rehearse without fans around, joking with their staff, and just seeing their casual selves made the fangirl in me cry deeper tears of joy. Sometimes I get a glimpse of them looking at me, which only made me freeze and feel like throwing up out of genuine excitement. I could tell you it was hard to maintain eye contact with them, but I had to find a way to get over that because after their rehearsal, I finally got the chance to sit down and talk with them. So, who came up with the name and where did the concept in your head even come from?
13年くらい前の話にはなりますけど、そのみんなでレストランに集まってそのバンド名をこう決めようぜってなった時に、なんかね決まんない気がしたんですよ。こういうのって名前決めるのみんな苦手なんかそのだから多分メンバーで一番すごく真面目優等生だからなんか一個ちゃんとしたやつ持ってこうと思って家で必死に考えて持っていった記憶があります。
How did you imagine like this type of like word or this type of sentence to make Bradio? Is it just something like I understand the concept of it, but I don't understand how you thought of it, I guess.
多分理由としてはあんま英語分かってなかったからなんか自由になんか逆に言うとそういう英語圏の人たちが普段感じる制約みたいなものもないければ正しい間違いの判断も若かったしそんなに正確には判断できない状況だったんでなんとなくパズルのようにこう並べてこう意味がクリエイトした時にすごくSo it's so cool, Bradio, nice, nice, nice っていう気持ちになったっていうその。
I get that. To be fair, when you hear Bradio, it sounds like you can feel like the rhythm. So I get it. So is there a difference pre-COVID or after COVID in terms of your shows?
確かに声出しとか僕らはライブでよくコール&レスポンスとかよくやるんですけど、あとみんなでシンガロングとかよくやるんですけど。それは一旦なくなっちゃちょっと制限があってできなくなった時はあったけど今はもうめちゃくちゃ戻ってきた前よりもなんかパワフルになってオーディエンスのみんなも帰ってきた感じがあります。
Do you have any hobbies besides doing music?
僕は料理とあとサウナが好きでちょっとリラックスするために、自分をこうちょっとリセットして音楽やったりとかもちろん音楽聴くのも好きだし最中にこう料理しながらとか。
What kind of food do you like to cook?
いや結構何でも作るけど簡単なのはもう本当にパスタとかを一から作ってもう本当にありもので冷蔵庫にあるもので作っちゃうみたいな。
Okay, I'm the same. I think the same way. Okay, then as well as So-san.
はい。
はい。
僕はすごく本当にそれこそアニメが大好きなので My life is ギターを弾く Playing the guitar or show the animation.
Okay. Do you like 全部好きですか？
割と全部好き。
What genre is your favorite then?
難しいけど最近一番好きなのはリズと青い鳥とか学園もの
Okay.
学園もの、青春もの、あと優しいやつ。そういうのが最近は大好き。なぜなら疲れているから日頃の人生に。
So we changed the room because the other room we just couldn't use it anymore. So I'm going to keep asking some few questions in this new area. So before every show, do you guys have a sort of routine that you do to get ready or to keep the energy up or anything?
昔は結構やってたんですよ。なんかこの順番で着替えるとか。でもそしたらなんかうまくいかなかった時にそれのせいな気がしてきてやめた。
Would you guys ever want to do like shows abroad or?
めっちゃやりたい。海外は3回ぐらい行ったことあるのかな。アメリカ2回と、今年台湾に1回行ってもうやっぱり日本も楽しいけどやっぱ海外は海外でやっぱその楽しみ方がいろいろ違うからそれはすごく楽しかった。 やってて。
Is there any other country that you would like to try besides America and Taiwan?
アジア、
まあアジアもそうだし
韓国とか
メキシコとかねブラジルとかも行ってみたい、ね、
ブラジル行ってみたいね。
おすすめはありますか？
イギリスか。
イギリス。
England maybe? I guess I don't really know what type would be like any country I suppose would be best. How are you guys feeling before you get on stage? Like how do you feel right now because you are just about to go on?
ちょっとワクワクしてるのともうやってやろうみたいな気持ちはあるし、とりあえずなんかこうやっぱみんなで一つのショーが作れたらいいなと思ってて、もうなんかその時の空気とかもすごく大事にしていきたいなって思ってるけど、もうとにかく今はもう早くしてくれ、時間入ったらもう早くステージ立ちたいっていう気持ち。
After a whole day of recording with them and seeing they're exactly what I hope to be, you know, they say never meet your heroes, but they've clearly never met Bradio. And spending the whole day getting to meet them, getting everything hyped, you know, you expect me to feel exhausted right now, but all I'm feeling is just energy and excitement. I also feel bad for the people in front of me right now, because I'm going to be screaming like my Sydney-ist. The day was finally coming to an end. A day I could only have dreamt about. A day that most people could only have dreamt about. Seeing their lives behind the stage, their rehearsals, and getting to know them one-on-one is still something I can't believe happened. Was I a nervous mess the whole time? Yes. Did I nearly cry tears of disbelief at various points? Who wouldn't? But I wouldn't take this experience away for anything else in the entire world. Because after all, it's Bradio. Well, today has been a day, very amazing, and just, I'm still like, my nervousness, I'm surprised my nervousness never really fully dissipated, but how can it when you're looking at the godlike band Bradio? Fair enough. You know, I'm a little tired. I am full of hype at the same time as, you know, Bradio just does that to a woman, you know? But essentially, I'm not gonna make sense. It has been a while of recording, but you know what? Every single second has been amazing because I got to accomplish a dream today. I never thought I'd ever be able to see my favorite band, nonetheless get to like do a video with them. So hopefully in the future more will, maybe more collaborations, who knows? Today's been an amazing day. Please make sure to follow all of their social media platforms that are in my description because they are all right there. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, adieu. Okay, bye.